Yeah, we back, Tassie. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it keeps cutting out. Yeah, I might have to try and switch to my other phone if it keeps cutting out. The other phone's quality is just tragic. Rough signal. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What's up, AJ? We back, bro. Try and get on a hog tonight. We ain't got no storms coming, so we're gonna be out here till at least 6. Or until we run out of bait. I didn't get as much bait today. Might have to switch up the bait spot. I couldn't get any. Tried for an hour and a half. Or I would have been out here way earlier. I tried actually for an hour. Barely got any. Went home, ate some food, came back for an hour and a half and still barely got any bait. We still here, y'all? Picture look good? I might try and cast this middle one out to the, as far as I can get it close to that pillar over there. Yeah, I hope we can keep good connection, y'all. We'll see. You got one? No, maybe not. Some fish turning over. I really need to come out here earlier in the day. I want to try on the other side of that bridge. It's too sketchy walking over there at nighttime. How's the water? Yeah, the water dropped back, dropped back down. It ain't rising. We're good tonight. I like it better when it's rising for the fish bite better, I feel like, but it gets sketchy for sure. I feel like it's better when it's rising or if it's just staying at the same level. I feel like when it's dropping, it's not the best fishing, but you still catch them for sure. Floods are fun. Yeah, floods definitely are fun. Our river usually don't. We've only had like one flood in the past, since I've been born where it actually flooded our town. Other than that, the river just gets pretty high. A couple years ago, it got close to flooding the town, but it didn't. Appreciate those likes, y'all. We're gonna try and get on a hog tonight. One of them's moving. Something might have that big bait or it's scaring it. Are y'all gonna go live trying to catch those sharks, AJ? What's up, Janice? Yes, bro. You said tonight, so that'll be my morning. I'm gonna have to stay up and watch. I'm gonna be out here till 6, so I'm gonna have to stay up. What's up, Leon? How you doing, bro? What's up, Jace? What's up, Mish? Tiger FN. I don't know what that is, bro. Oh, that's a person? No, I haven't been on his lives before, my bad. I read that wrong. Car X, no. No, sir. What's up, the Bass? How you doing, bro? Six-foot gummy shark would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna tune in, bro. I hope you catch a big one for sure. Any fish yet? Yeah, I caught a little flathead and a little blue. That's about it, but we ain't been here very long. My friend back behind me, he caught about a 15, 16 pounder and a couple small ones as well. Biggest fish, my friend back behind me, Jay's Fishing Adventures, he caught about a 17, 16, in between 15 and 16, 17, somewhere in there. I forgot. He weighed it, but I don't remember. I wasn't here yet. But I seen it on his live. What's up, Eric? What'd you say, Jace? My bad. What were you asking? I think I need to move this middle rod out there. What are you saying please to, Jace? Did you ask something? I might have missed it. What's up, Kyle? How you doing, bro? Get into it. Yeah, we got two. I got two small ones, and my friend behind me, he got a decent sized flathead. In between 15 and 17. I forgot what he said it was, but and then he caught a couple small ones as well. Yeah, it ain't been a bad night. I ain't been out here very long. I only been out here maybe 45 minutes now. Jay's been out here a while though. He said hi. Oh yeah, I said. Oh no, that's not the same person. What's up, Xander? If y'all say hi, you know, people say hi. I always say hi back, bro. What's up, Jace? What were you asking, bro? Appreciate that, Xander. Be live all the time, man. And I try and post at least once a week. The long form video. Fish on. We caught two so far. I caught two. Jay caught I don't know, he's caught a few. I ain't been in here too long though. Live bluegrass for bait. Actually, I could barely get any bait, bro. I spent an hour getting bait at first with my son, then I came back home at 8, and then I spent another hour and a half, bro, and I barely got any bluegill. I got a few live shad, though. That's what I've caught the two on, was live shad. Where you at? I'm in northeastern Oklahoma. On the river. Might have a bite on that pole, yo. Or it's just that big bait moving. We'll see. It's pretty good sized bait. Squad. What's up, Mr. Stack? How you doing, bro? Yeah, we back out here, bro. The Sooner State, yes, sir. Yeah, I usually fish in Kansas or Oklahoma. I live right on the border. For that middle pole. Could have been a gar. He dropped it like that. Yeah, it must have been a gar. He dropped it. What border? Kansas, Oklahoma border. Sure. We're doing good, bro. Caught two fish so far, no big ones, but We're fishing, man. We're waiting for that big one. We might have something messing with the middle rod. We'll see. You close to Iowa? No, not really. Manhattan area in Kansas. Catfishing is good here in Denver. Yeah, I feel like Kansas and Oklahoma is some slept-on states for catfishing. I'm not gonna say our bass is as good, but catfishing, we got pretty good catfishing. We got the world record for flathead. But we don't catch them that big all the time. I'd say average around here is like 20, 30. Went out last night and the turtles had me booed out. Yeah, the turtles were getting me whenever I was trying to get bait the other day. My bait pond's filled with turtles, bro. Our river, we don't got to worry about it too much, really. They're here, but they don't really mess with the bait, I think, really. Maybe when it gets really, really low. Where's your lucky white rod? It was getting in less. Bro, I need my white rod now, bro. That left one right there, bro. The first fish I caught broke the handle on the reel, so it's gonna be hard if I catch a big one on that to reel it in. But I'm gonna try. Catfish, yep, we catfishing, bro. Caught 2 so far, 1 flathead and 1 little blue. What's up, Jace? How you doing, bro? Can you sub? I got you, bro. Comment on one of my shorts. I'll sub back to you. What's up, Israel? How long you been fishing for? I ain't been out here too long. Probably like 45 minutes. My friend back behind me, he's caught a few more than me. He's been out here a little while longer than me. I think he got out here a couple hours before me. You Florida fishing? No, I'm fishing in Oklahoma right now. Northeastern Oklahoma. You eating them? Nah, not tonight. I didn't bring a stringer and I don't feel like cleaning any. That's it for you. Appreciate that, bro. What type of bait? I got some live blue, one live bluegill and some live shad. I didn't get that many bluegill tonight, but I got a few in there. Like catching gator. I never caught any gators. We don't got any around here, but I would if I had any. But what is this? You country? I wouldn't say I'm straight country, but I grew up a little bit country for sure. Grew up in a kind of small town, but then I moved away. But I fished my whole life. Hunted small game, no big game, but I want to hunt some big game this year. Bro caught a big cat last week leaving Kentucky. Heck yeah, bro. Sub. Appreciate that, Xander. Spotted gar. Yeah, we don't got the good gar. We got all the little needle nose, probably spotted ones. They're just annoying ones that just steal your bait. Sub, please, I know you can see it. I got you, bro. Like I said, just comment on my recent short and I'll click on your name. I can't do it from right here, I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, I can't do it from right here. I gotta wait till after I'm done live. You live in Oklahoma, or you just... I live right on the border of Oklahoma, Kansas. But I live on the Kansas side. But part of my town's in Oklahoma, part of it's in Kansas. Hopefully we get something, man. That left one actually is bouncing. It's gonna be hard to reel one in on it, y'all. I'm gonna look a little goofy trying to reel it in because the reel's broke, but I'm gonna get him in for sure. You good, Israel? No catfish will know real before. Just turn the bell lock. Yeah, bro, that's dang near how I have to do it with this left rod, bro. The little handle, like the little end piece on it broke off. So I have part of the handle, but not the full thing. But I'm gonna get him in, shoot. I didn't bring no extra rods with me, so I'm gonna keep throwing them out there. Just more chance of catching a fish. You believe in being quiet or just to wait for it? I definitely think like pond fishing, if you're fishing for fish in shallow water, definitely, you know, they can hear you, you know. They can hear you walking up, they can hear you talking. But I've caught a big fish the other day, you know, just talking to the live, and my pole was like 3-4 foot off the bank. Caught a 32 pounder. So, I mean, I think there's something to it, but there's people who are yelling on live all day catching fish. I think it kind of depends what you're after, too. What's up, Jace? We got some blue sturgeon in Kansas. I didn't know we had any sturgeon in Kansas, but I haven't fished much more Kansas than right around where I live. I fished more in Oklahoma, but not too much around Kansas, other than right here. I definitely do want to do some more traveling. I want to go to Kansas City and fish the Missouri River. They be pulling out some big fish out of there. Your holes on toss river. Playing a fish today. Yeah, that's not a bad idea for sure. Chum it up. What's up, Chris? Yeah, we back, bro. Lost some connection. I don't know what happened for sure. Face review. You'll see me if I catch a fish. Jace, what are you talking about, dog? What you talking about, bro? What's up, Jared? I'll be here that long. Click on one of my videos. Biggest. Heck yeah, bro. Actually, I think I got my other phone. It's about to die, but I got it. This one over. I definitely ain't, man. Don't be expecting nothing special. Let me see if I can get to my live. Jeez, I can follow you. What's up to you? Alright. Alright, that's up to you, Chase. I'm sure I'll get to fish next $5 on the right. Hopefully the right one will go. We got a big bait out there on the right one. Hopefully that one gets hit. What's up, Everlast? How you doing, bro? Pilot Sherman, Manhattan, Canada. Yeah, I never fished up that way. I know there's a lake up that way. They got some big crappie in it. I wanted to go try. Good, you. We're doing good, bro. We caught 2 fish so far. We ain't been here that long. Probably going on being here an hour now. We caught 2 pretty quick though. One as soon as I literally threw my rod out. But that left rod, I broke it when I caught the first fish. So if I catch another one on it, I'm gonna look goofy reeling it in, but I'm gonna get it in. The other night I got second. Heck yeah, bro. What kind of tournament was it? Bass or catfish? You need to take me to a catfish tournament with you, Chris. Show me how to do it. What's up, Jaden? How you doing, bro? Yeah, Bass Your Life ended when we was putting boats out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. That it was ending. Second, that's pretty good, bro. You win any prizes? Yeah, I forgot the one that I heard that had the big crappie. It's around Topeka. Cash? Heck yeah, bro. What's up, Xander? Oh yeah, I said I was gonna sub to you, but too. My bad, bro. So I subbed to y'all. Y'all gotta go sub to everybody else. All right. 2,500. Heck yeah, bro. What have you had caught? I caught 2, 1 couple pound little flathead and a couple pound little blue. They've been biting pretty decent tonight. $500,000 new boat and a new truck. Yeah, that'd be nice, bro. I've never really bass fished too much on a lake, on a boat, but I know I could get it done. They have a couple big bass tournaments around my area. One at like the Lake of the Ozarks. I think like Grand Lake they have one too. Not no prizes like that, but I think around like the one you had, like around 2,500, maybe 10,000. You ever went to any tournaments, Mr. Stack? One day it's 190 with like an entry fee. What's up, Riker? How you doing, bro? putting weights and walleyes one at a time. Yeah, I seen that. Ever since that, bro, there's been a few people who got exposed doing, you know, they've been checking after that, bro. Sure, bring like the wind, see some monsters. Heck yeah, bro. Yeah, I've only fished one tournament ever. I got 5th place though out of like 30 boats. Definitely the shittiest boat too, or crappiest boat. Salmon derbies. Heck yeah. Yeah, I want to get in some tournaments this year for sure. That's not bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad for sure. We didn't win anything. It wasn't like a big tournament or nothing. It was on a small lake close to me. It was actually the same lake that they caught the world record flathead on. That's the record. I mean, that's the tournament that the lake that the tournament was at. That lake's really not that good of a lake. What's your bait? I got a couple live shad and a live bluegill. Probably should check my bait, really. I kind of want to move that middle one way out there. I think I'm going to move it because it hasn't even got bit yet. Haven't got no bait on it. That's tragic. Got to lose some light for a second, y'all. Get a lot of bluegill out there now, y'all. What to do? We got full. Bank's pretty muddy. Did y'all see both rods? Yeah, you can see both. Are you trying for flatty? Yep, I'm trying for flatties. It's my favorite fish to catch. Pants is wet. It's getting cold out here, y'all. What's up, Riker? What's the biggest fish you caught? 38-pound blue. It's my PB I caught like 3 weeks ago. What's up, Dancer? How you doing, bro? Disqualified for... That's tragic. Those are bullheads, but I've been saying flathead or two are possible. For sure, flathead love bullhead, bro. I don't know if flathead's really good for a pond, because I feel like they might eat up a lot of bait, but I don't know. It definitely would clean up the bullhead. For sure. Or if you like catching flathead, those are perfect bait. Get some liver, you catch them all day. Yeah, that sucks, Chris. 10.9 pike, that's my big. Yeah, I've never caught a pike. Definitely wouldn't mind catching them though. Never went fishing, but I really want to. It's not a hard thing to learn to do. A couple YouTube videos. Caught a couple pike on Red Dead too. What state do you live in? I live in Kansas, but I'm fishing in Oklahoma right now. Just caught a Wells catfish. It was small though. Yeah, I definitely want to catch a Wells catfish. Learn from the best you. I can teach you a couple things for sure. Same spot for you, PB. This same spot I caught my PB flathead, but not the PB blue. The PB blue is in a small little creek, but the river was flooding, so the creek was backed up. Everybody drop it like everybody double tap that pole, man. Best bait for catfish. It really just depends what kind of catfish you're trying to go after. If you want flathead, live bait. Any kind of live bait that's, you know, native to the area. I like bluegill for my favorite, but for blues, you probably want shad. I say channel, you probably want some type of stink bait. Or liver, or shad will work too. But I say stink bait or liver probably for channel. Don't use bloodworms. Yeah, I don't think we got any of those around here. I'm not even sure what bloodworms is 100%. Kool-Aid chicken gizzards. Yeah, chicken gizzards, chicken liver, that type of stuff's definitely good for blues or channel. I'm sure flathead will bite it too, but I know they like live bait better. I'm sure gizzards stay on the hook better too, because liver, I usually have to use the triple hook and thread. Keep it on there. Still yet try my cool. Yeah, bro, I need to try it, bro. I keep forgetting. I need to order it. Order the stuff. Channels up on garlic worms or just regular ones. Yeah, we don't got a whole lot of channel around here. They're definitely here, but you catch blues or flathead before you catch channel around here. I really need to check that left rod. I feel like I got hit earlier. Videos works good. Yeah, I've heard of people using that. I've never tried it though. Order it. Yeah, I said order it, Chris. Cause I've been putting in orders for Walmart. Just get it delivered to my house. Can you give me some of your knowledge on fishing rainy days? I'm going Saturday. Thunderstorms. Thunderstorms, bro. It's sketchy. I mean, if you can hear it, it's close enough to hit you. Suppose that's what they say. That right pole might be getting bit, y'all, or it could just be that big bait. But I mean, I just caught my my PB. I caught my PB blue right after a thunderstorm. I caught my PB flathead right. You know, storms were close and it was raining. The river was rising. I think storms and the river rising is definitely a good thing, but you got to be careful for thunder. You know, you don't want to get struck for sure. It's deadly. Life jacket on a boat. Dang, that's crazy, bro. Just because of a life jacket? You don't live near. I do, bro, but I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember me saying that. You know, I don't. Or you have a fish. No, that's a big bait, bro. I got a big bait on that right pole. Yeah, thunderstorms, a regular storm, just rain, I'm not worried about it at all, but thunder, it definitely gets sketchy. I don't like fooling around with thunder. If I see it close, I just reel in and go home. Fish get slow or lazy, they don't want to eat. Yeah, I mean, they definitely do slow down a bit in the cold weather. Most fish do. Fish on the water the other day was lightning. Yeah, I don't like fooling with lightning, bro. It was lightning. I got ran off a couple times. I was only able to go live for like 30 minutes because it started lightning. I had to leave. Especially on a boat, bro. I don't want to, you know, never know what could happen. And poles are just, Dang near lightning rods. How many you caught tonight? I caught two tonight. My buddy back behind me, he caught like 3, I think. One around 15, 16. Electric eel one time and shocked me in the hospital. Yeah, that's crazy. We don't got no type of eels around here. I know some people use eels for catfish, but we don't got any around here. Actually, my cousin said there was like 1 or 2 ever caught around here. Really rare. Is it live bait? Yeah, that right one's live bait, bro. It's a big bait. Something grabs hold of it's gotta be 30-pounder, at least. Here in the ocean. I'm fishing freshwater. I live right in the middle of the United States. I'm far from any salt water, so I've never fished salt water, but I definitely do want to, for sure. Seriously, dance. I got a rod holder box close with these two. Yeah, it's still sketchy, bro. We might have fish on the left one. That's the broken reel too, so it's gonna. Where do you live, like country? I live in the United States, middle United States. I'm fishing northeastern Oklahoma right now. Where'd you catch it? All right, Everlast. We'll see you later, bro. Some saltwater fish. Yeah, I definitely want to try some saltwater. I want to catch a grouper, bro. Check your left rod. Yeah, I need to. Something's been bouncing. I need to see if I got any bait on it still. I'm in India, so. Dang, bro. What y'all be catching up there? How many have you caught tonight? I caught oh yeah, that left one definitely is getting bit. Y'all. We ain't worried about it. We're gonna lose some light for a second though. These with 2 aerators keeping his bait alive good. this one over here. It was just a cigar, y'all. It's getting cold, bro. It's gonna be rough making it till 6, y'all. It's cold out here. It's mainly because my pants are wet, bro. So it's got fishing right now. I'm in northeastern Oklahoma right now, bro. Fishing for catfish. Hopefully a flathead. We done caught 2 so far. License. Those beaches. Yeah, I don't know. I've never fished saltwater. I definitely want to, though. How far are you from Eufaula? Eufaula's not far from me, actually. I've never been there, but I've heard of it. I know it's not far. Okay, that's good to know. I figured you did. Got one? Jay got one, y'all. Little guy. Caught a 20-foot bull shark. AJ, I don't know if he's still in here. He's gonna be live in the morning because he's in, what was it? Australia. He's in Australia, so he's on an opposite schedule, but he's gonna be fishing for sharks in our morning, but his nighttime. On live. Bull sharks are the ones that come up in rivers too, huh? Public parks don't take this, but you caught at the creek without. Yeah, in Kansas, you need it everywhere that's public. The only place you don't need it is on private land. What's up, Chris? What you talking about, bro? So what is some place you need? No. Fish washing. Yeah, for sure. Every state's different. But most state you need a license, but they have different rules. Catch anything yet? Yeah, we caught 2, bro. Small flathead and a small blue. Jay behind me, he caught 4, I think, but he's been here probably a couple more hours than I have. We're fishing in northeastern Oklahoma today. Fishing for catfish. Yeah, gar are annoying around here. They just steal your bait. We don't got the real big ones, really. We probably got a few, bigger ones, but not like Texas. Are you using Whisker Seeker rods? Yeah, I got one Whisker Seeker rod. That middle one's a Whisker Seeker. The other two are meat hunters. You just stream on here? Yeah. Yeah, I only stream on YouTube. I got a TikTok, but I don't stream on it. Catfish Pro rods for the win. Yeah, my favorite rods are probably the Meat Hunter Extremes or the Hellcat rods. Those are definitely one of the two that I'm gonna get next. I heard them say Tassie. Oh yeah, I don't know if they were here. I was just letting y'all know that, well, if they were here, I would have had them drop the link, but AJ's gonna be y'all were talking about shark fishing. He's gonna be shark fishing on live later in the morning. They're on opposite schedules, so it'll be nighttime for him. I don't know if they're in here though. If you said their name, they're probably not. They'll be back at some point though. I'll have them drop the link when they get back. Her husband, yeah, her husband AJ. Big takedown coming soon. I hope so, bro, for sure. I caught that 32 right here, I think 2 nights ago. I said, are you streaming with a cell phone or external camera? I thought. I'm using a phone. Yeah, just a phone. If you want to stream at nighttime from a phone, I would suggest like a newer phone, because the newer phones, they pick up the quality way better at nighttime rather than the old phones. I used to stream from an older iPhone and it just don't look as good unless you got a lot of lights. How far are you from Follow? I don't know. Not super far. I don't know where my other phone's at. I could look it up. What's up, Jace? Thanks for listening, no problem. Meet each other tomorrow. We'll see. It's 2 hours away from me. It's kind of far, but it ain't super far. Catching or drawing bait. We caught 2 so far. We ain't been out here super long. I mean, 2 hours isn't too long. How long you been doing YouTube? I had this account like a year, like posting on it like a year, but I started going, posting a lot consistently the last 3 months. I only fish on rod and reel. I don't even consider anything. That left rod might be getting bit, y'all. Not with the buddy. What you fishing for in you follow? Catfish or bass? You know, 23. Heck yeah, bro. Any good ones? What you fish for? We're fishing for catfish. Middle rod might be getting hit. It dropped it. Looked like something could have ran into my line. Gonna do both. Heck yeah. Yeah, does there feel like there is? I feel like that's why I heard of it, was because there's a lake or something around there. Yeah, they got a big lake right there, huh? Lake is Oh, you follow lake, okay. Yeah, that's probably why I heard of it. A pretty good sized lake too. I've never been there before though. When I was a kid, I made a couple fish traps like for perch and bluegill, would want to call them. A few over 5 months. Some good eaters. I was trying to look and see how. Oh, yeah, in the morning. You coming all the way down here to fish that, bro? I mean, like I said, I feel like Kansas and Oklahoma definitely is underrated for catfish. Somebody just caught a 121-pound blue somewhere in Kansas. You should buy them. I mean, I would for just like bluegill and stuff, you know, bait fish. What's up, Adisi? If I said that right, Adisi, however you say that. I never heard of a donkey rig. Had any luck? Yeah, I caught 2 so far. Had 1 gar. You're already here. Heck yeah, bro. I'll be mine. If we see you here a couple times, make sure you're not a troll. You're cool, you know. I don't mind making people mods. Double tap the screen. Yes, sir, Artsy. Took me almost 7 hours. That's not too bad. That's how long it took me to drive my brother to Kentucky a couple weekends ago. It's about 2 hours from me. That's not terrible. You be tearing up the bass with it, Cal? From Lake Norman? Let me see. North Carolina? Are you talking about North Carolina? But that's 4. That's 14 hours, dog. How did it take you 7 hours to get here? What the? Yeah, bro, it says 14 hours away. That left rod might be getting bit. Hopefully it is. That'd be a big one if it is. I got excited. I thought we was about to have a big fish. It was a gar, bro. Yeah, I could see him on top of the water once I got close to my rod, but that right rod was biting too at the same time. I should have took that one. It looked like the right one looked like it might have been a flathead, but the left one was a gar for sure. That was a big bait too, bro. Yeah, I hate gar, bro. They just steal bait, make me think I got a catfish on. Ends up being a gar, and I hate having to unhook them. I've been here for 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, bro, I said 14 hours away for Lake Norman. I'm definitely gonna make that trip eventually, bro. I gotta get on some big fish. Doubled up. Yeah, bro, I thought I was gonna be doubled up too, bro. I was gonna take the left one first because I have the big bait on it, and then it ended up being a gar, and then the right one stopped biting. I might have made him drop it when I messed with it. I probably should check it and see if the bait's still on there. We don't have gar here. Yeah, bro, you're lucky. They're annoying. Unless you got the big ones in Texas, they're just not worth your time. Then you gotta worry about getting the hook undone. They break it off easy because they're teeth. Tennessee, there's not a whole lot up here. Yeah, that's good, bro. I'm in Australia, black marlin. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Why is always gar? Yeah, bro, I'm not the guy that leaves them on the bank, but I don't mind the people who do. I don't like them, bro. Having to deal with them back when I lived in Texas. I feel like Texas, they got the best gar, though. Their gar be huge. Like, they're kind of, you know, they're kind of like spoonbill. You just want to catch them just for the fight, you know? But the ones here, they're just small and annoying. Let's see what y'all got. For sure, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming till like 6, so I doubt I'd make it there in the morning. But you're gonna have to let me know how it goes. I might have to take a trip there sometime. That's a big lake. But mostly salt water. Yeah, the gar, most toothy thing we got. I think they said, I've never caught a walleye, but I know a lot of people who have, and they said the walleye got a lot of teeth too. Yeah, you have to let me know how you do, Chris. Maybe if you're still there later in the day, we'll see what I got going. After I wake up. I gotta stay up to see AJ catch some sharks. We would bow fish them. Yeah, people around here bow fish them for sure. What you gonna do? Oh. This chair. You gonna stay up, Chris? I thought you said you was going fishing in the morning, bro. Oh, that right rod. That's the one we don't want to get hit on, too. That's the broken reel. What's up? What's up, Elton? Oh, yeah, that one's definitely got the bite. Thought I had one, y'all, but I think he dropped it as soon as I got over there. It's gonna be hard to get it out of it, reel down on it, because that reel's broken. That right one's broke. The whales catfish. Yeah, bro, I've never caught one. I definitely want to, though. I want to catch them on the whopper ploppers that you made as a kid. Yeah, they did. Made it out of chicken wire. I got some at the house. I was thinking about making another one. Like I said, just for bait fish. Stay there for a little while longer. Heck yeah. You're gonna be tired, bro. I'll get you some Red Bulls. It's 12:11. It's 1:41, 1:42 for me. Catfishing. Yeah, we catfishing, bro. Yeah, it's 1:43 in the morning. What's up, NBA? Yeah, pull you. Yeah, bro. Shoot, sleep for 3 hours, drink like 3 Red Bulls, you'll be good. You're gonna sleep good the next day, for sure. Chicken liver. Nah, we got some live bluegill and a couple live shad, I think. I actually might got 2 bluegill now. Time change. Oh yeah. What are y'all? Are y'all 2 hours ahead? I mean, an hour ahead there? Hour ahead. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Like a big minnow trap. Yeah, probably similar to it. Basically like a big minnow trap, yeah. Slingshot reel with a high precision. Spear fishing. Yeah, I seen something like that I wanted to try. Cause like I said, people be bow fishing gar and buffalo around here. I was gonna try it. You can go to the dam and just get them all day long. It's illegal. Not here. Just depends what state. Bluegill aren't considered game fish here. Even some game fish you can use. Crappie you can use. Oklahoma you can use bass as bait. I know people don't like it, but that's my favorite flathead bait. Use bloodworms, it looks really good. I've never tried it. I don't know if we have bloodworms around here, bro. 4:44 here in Melbourne. 4:40 p.m. Oh, you said p.m. Dang. Spear with the push button on it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Legal here in Texas. Yeah, a lot of places bluegill are legal to use. There's very few places I feel like that they're illegal. Most people don't consider them game fish. Now crappie and bass, most places are illegal, but you can use them here. Certain lakes here. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Cali's crazy. 1:45 in Alabama. Yep, we on the same time zone. Bluegill is illegal in here in India. What y'all catch in India? What kind of fish? She's been watching our lady recent telescope. That's crazy, bro. 1:45 for you now. Someone kids tank on them. Yeah, bro. Bass are my favorite bait. You just can't use them in Kansas, but in Oklahoma you can. I don't like saying I'm using them a lot, even when I'm in Oklahoma, because people get mad. But that's my favorite bait for flathead, bro. California. Yeah, that's crazy. Usually because they're so abundant. Yeah, there's a lot of bass and bluegill and crappie, all that around here. Bluegill are hard to take out of a pond. Let them cry. Yeah. Some people here catch like massive catfish. Oh yeah, India. You said y'all got whales there. Can't carry a pistol from rifle. I can't carry my. Yeah, California is all out of whack right now, bro. Use my baby bass. Bass are good bait, bro. North Carolina, y'all can use them too. I've been seeing the 4-reel people using them as bait. Been fishing a handful of times. Thought night fishing was illegal. Night fishing was illegal? Yeah, I've never heard of that, bro. Warm water species are allowed for night fishing. Yeah, I've never heard of night fishing being illegal. Yeah, I caught a whale soon. Yeah, I definitely want to catch one. I don't know anywhere. I don't think anywhere in the United States they have them. I don't think. Yeah, you a lot of those. Yeah, I need to get a bait tank at home, bro. That's what I need to get so I can start keeping my bait. I wasted 2.5 hours today trying to get bait and barely got any. Handle What's that? I don't know what that is, bro. I'm not allowed to go anywhere with this. Yeah, that's crazy. It's legal to fish at night. Just yeah, I feel like I might have heard some lakes being closed at night, but very few. The bubbler on it. Yeah, I need to. I need to build me something. Yeah, I definitely want to get something so I don't gotta waste my bait at the end of the day, and then sometimes I can already have bait ready and I'm ready to go. If I ever just go fishing with my son, I can just bring my bait home, put it in the tank, be ready at nighttime to go. Cause I waste a lot of time getting bait sometimes, bro. About your bait fish got me looking to Tennessee live bait fish. Yeah, every state has their different laws, so you definitely need to look into that. Cause I was using bass in Kansas, I never knew that it was illegal. Cause everybody in Oklahoma, you know, I fish in Oklahoma a lot. They said it was legal. But yeah, every state got their own laws. Nice fish you caught. 38-pound blue is my PB right now. I'm chasing that 50-60 though. Hate trying to catch bait the same day. I want to get. Yeah, bro, it sucks, dude. Waste too much time doing it. I'm gonna build me a tank ASAP. San Diego closed at sunset. County. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know if y'all got rivers there, but or what kind of catfish, but fishing for at nighttime is my favorite for catfish. Mostly small here, but indeed they're like massive cats, 10 foot. Yeah, I feel like I've seen videos of those. Steel stock tank, get that. What I used before. Yeah, I need to. I need to get something going soon for sure. You got muskie down there? No, we don't got no muskie. I think the closest thing is probably like a walleye, maybe. Got walleye, but they're rare in the river. They're here, but they're kind of hard to catch. We got mainly catfish, bass, crappie, bluegill. We got paddlefish. Converting chest freezers into bait tanks. You can. Yeah, bro. My friend, somebody that I know, he just showed me he made a tank out of a deep freezer that didn't work anymore, and he built a tank out of it, bro. It's pretty cool. Keeps all his bait alive. I don't know exactly how many it'll hold, but he had like 40 in there and they were staying alive. Let's look it up there. So yeah, I'll look that up, bro. We got good catfish just basically posted lakes at night. Yeah, that sucks, dude, that you can't fish at night. Night is the best time for catfish, I feel like. For the big ones anyway. Catch dinks all day long during the day, but nighttime, evening, early morning I guess, if you can get out there. Nah, no pike. Man-eating catfish. Yeah, he just said 10, 11 foot. That's a man-eater for sure. Probably was a mahi-mahi 6 years ago. I heard mahi-mahi are good to eat. And a Goliath grouper. Yeah, I want to catch a Goliath grouper. I fish only freshwater right now. I live in the middle United States, so I'm far from the sea, but I do want to catch one. That's one of my bucket list fish. We're gonna stop sunset because they were fishing for trout. Yeah, that sucks, bro. Good. All are good eating and fun fishing for them. Yeah, for sure, bro. Summertime during the, yeah, exactly, bro. During the day, it's just too hot. And it's too hot for the fish, too. You got to find deep water if you want to fish for them during the day in the summer. All of our lakes. Yeah, bro. You got to get out of California, bro. California's whack right now. Mahi's great eating. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I never tried. The only saltwater fish I've ever tried was like the red drum, and it was pretty good. So our washing machine kept it in a creek. Worked great. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. If I live close to a creek, I need something. My cousin he just got a big old tank. Then one of my friends, he got a big old deep freezer. There's a bunch of stuff. As long as you can fit up the hose to it, get it pumping water, you're good. Leaving. Well, let's go. Yeah, I let most of the fish I catch go anyway. I do like eating fish. I stock my freezer, and then whenever after that, I don't really keep anymore. Fish tank putting a bluegie. Yeah, it's definitely good, bro. I need to get one. I forgot who said it, but it sucks trying to get bait on the same day you're going fishing. If you don't get them quick, then like I said, I wasted too much time today, 2.5 hours. I could have been out here before sunset. Because I first went to go get bait at like 7. Wasted like an hour, barely got any. Went home 8, came back at like 9. Wasted another an hour and a half. Flee California for free America. Yeah, bro, you got to get out of California, bro. California's not the move. Catching your PP, good job. Appreciate that, Hamster. Yeah, we got it, man. The last live, we were out here. Love eating fish. I'm just too lazy to clean. Yeah, bro, that's how it is for me. Like, cause I fished for so long. I be putting in the hours now, bro. I be out here at least like 6 hours every time I go fishing. Most of the time more, but at least 6 hours. And I just don't be feeling like cleaning any at the end of the day. Can use cast nets there. Yeah, that's how I catch my bluegill for the most part. Unless I'm going with my son, you know, just trying to catch some, I usually just use a cast net. But now the pond I go to is there's been too many people using the cast net, so now I'm gonna have to go to the lake and start using just a hook and worm. Chubs. California is the right place to be good. I mean, for everybody, you know, each his own. I just feel like their regulations are out of whack. Take me fishing, but he got grounded. That's tragic. 2 hours to get some bluegill for cut bait. Yeah, that sucks, bro. That's why that tank. I need to get one too. Throw where I caught it. Heck yeah, bro. For a living soon, like me. Yeah. Yeah, I hope so, bro. That'd be nice. Definitely wouldn't mind fishing for a living, bro. That's the dream job. What's up, Everlast? How you doing, bro? We can fish the canals in Colorado water. We fish late afternoon. Not being able to fish at night, though, that sucks. No, I'm the only one having bait issue. Yeah, bro. You're not the only one for sure. At the beginning of the year, it was pretty good, but there's been a lot of people throwing cast nets at our lake, so I feel like, or our local pond, so I feel like it's kind of overfishing it a little bit. Got to move to the lake now. What's up, Roy? How you doing, bro? Canals are fun. Appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, everybody sub up, man. Double tap that rod. We have 51 likes. That's the most likes we ever got, I'm pretty sure. Good. Got anything while I was gone? I got 2 so far tonight. I'm not sure the last time you were here. I think you were here, but the live didn't see either one of them, actually. So you probably didn't see it. You didn't see it. The first one, literally, I just threw my pole. I didn't have a chance to start out my live. I caught the flathead. And then the other one, my connection cut out when I caught the little blue. I missed a couple gar. They've been stealing my bait. That's about it. Appreciate that, Slam Fest. Yeah, Chris, we hit the sub goal. We just got to hit the watch hours now. Then we'll make money off of people just watching. We get some new rods, some new reels. Fish whenever it goes now. What is that, bro? I never heard of that. Come hook into a tuna. Yeah, that would be fun for sure. Big old tuna. I want to do some saltwater fishing. I got to for sure. Bro, get them Hellcat. Yeah, I'm going to, bro. As soon as we hit them watch hours, my first little YouTube check, bro, I'm gonna get some Hellcats for sure. 3. The orange one's been out of stock. I really don't want to get the new ones, bro. They're kind of expensive. I want just the original ones, but they've been out of stock, or the orange ones anyway. I need orange rods. I fish at night all the time. Fish. That's when the big boys show up. Flatheads and bullcats. Yeah, for sure, bro. Night fishing's the move. Catfish rods for carp. Make you some pack bait with the corn. Good bait for cats. Yeah, I do need to start throwing some out for some. They got a lot of them at that pond, but I want like a perfect size for whole bait. I want like a 1 to 5 pound carp throw out their hole. Have you took your kids recently? Yeah, I took my son with me to get bait the first time. We went and caught some perch a couple times. We ain't been on the boat though, cause our river's been, the place that I load my boat is so muddy right now cause we've been getting so many storms. Anytime I join the channel. Appreciate that Slam Fest, bro. Take you for a ride, 100 pound to the tap for a bit. Yeah, I definitely want to try that out, bro. It's not here. Fingers crossed. Yeah, bro, the storm's been bad all across the country, bro. Past couple weeks, or a week. We've been getting a lot of storms. That's why I haven't been able to fish as much. Rods in here. 2 rod validation. In Oklahoma, bro, you can use, I'm pretty sure it's either, I think everybody was in here talking about it the other night. You can use 7 for catfish. But in Kansas, where I also fish, you can use 3. You have to buy the 3-pole limit though. What's up, Joy? How you doing, bro? Good luck, my brother. Appreciate that, Roy. Fish is like a blade. Ghost night fish. Yeah, I never heard of that, bro. Sounds pretty cool. All the Hellcat rods glow in the dark. Yeah, I think the Hellcat rods, pretty sure they're all like, not glow in the dark, but like reflective, I think, to light. They're nice. They're nice rods for sure. And they also sponsor people after you know, you just gotta be, I gotta be better about my words and stuff, you know, cussing. I gotta be PG, but all you gotta do is have 1,500 subs and they sponsor people. Wow, 7, yeah, 7 in Oklahoma when you're fishing for catfish. 2 max out here, our license costing up to 80. Yeah, bro, our licenses have went up the last couple years, bro. They used to be like 30 bucks, bro. Now ours are like probably 80, I think too, or 70, 80, something like that. It's crazy. Might be 50 actually. I think Oklahoma was 80 for out of state, but still, it used to be like 30 or 40. Tennessee as well. Dodging tornadoes every week. Yeah, the tornadoes be sketching me out too, bro. I caught a flathead, like 20-pound flathead last year during a tornado warning. It didn't end up touching down, but we had a tornado warning. We definitely, I'm in Tornado Alley too, bro. We be getting them down here. Yeah, I've never caught one. You'll catch one, bro. Ella from Kentucky. What's up, Tim? How you doing, bro? Do you have a certain length for catfish? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, most of the catfish you catch are at least like a pound or 2, and I'm pretty sure you can keep them. There is like a, You can only keep one over a certain length, though. I'm pretty sure you can only keep one over like 30-some inches or something like that. License is 44. That's not bad. Guys ever buy stamps for different fish like trout? No, trout, I think you have to. And also spoonbill. If you keep them, you have to buy tags. Check earthquakes over tornadoes. We get like the small aftershocks of earthquakes around here, but nothing like a real earthquake. But yeah, tornadoes are sketchy. If you don't got a shelter, you know, you're screwed. It's about like lightning, you know, ain't nothing you can do. Unless you got shelter. Hammerhead sharks while fishing. No, I don't live nowhere. I've never fished saltwater, but I definitely want to. Trying to catch the cat. You ever trying to catch catfish? Bass catfishing better. I like catfishing better, but I do like bass fishing for sure. What's up, Olivia? Caught hammerhead out here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind catching a shark. Like I said, AJ and them, they're gonna be fishing. They fish in Australia. They're gonna be fishing for sharks on live later this morning. I'm gonna go check it out. We got a lot of rain up here. Tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes. Yeah, you got lucky, bro. Tornadoes are definitely sketchy. Texas we did, but it can be any size now. Caught any fish yet? Yeah, we caught two. Couple, one small flathead and one small blue. You got a new sub here, bro. I appreciate that, Slamfest. Gotta try donkey rig. Yeah, I do gotta try that, bro. My brother, he's off working on the road right now, but he's the one that gets me bass fishing. That's his favorite thing to do. These flathead might be sore-lipped, y'all. We've been out here on them the last, you know, week because our river's been too high to get the boat in the water, so I've been at this bank fishing spot. This is one of the best spots around where I live. What's up, Californian House? What's up, bro? What's up, Stickman? Catfish get more popular. I see a lot of catfish streams on YouTube. I'm loving it. Yeah, bro, catfishing, it's been my favorite. Actually, maybe when I was a kid, I might have liked bass fishing more because I was a little more impatient. But I've been catfishing and walking the river since I was a kid. What's up, people, man? Yes, sir, bro. We need some new gear. Really, we got the subs now. We just got to hit the watch time. I definitely need some new gear, bro. That right pole right there is broken. The right reel is broke. But I got another reel I can throw on there. I thought maybe. Wait, which pole is that? I was in a trailer. Finally given out. Oh no, it didn't, bro. It didn't yet, but that trailer tire definitely, I need to get a new one of those too. What's up, Half Century? Oh, I might have missed something. One of the rods was bouncing. I'm trying to catch up to the chat. Have you ever caught a turtle? Yeah, I've caught a turtle before. Not on the river, but in ponds. Tennessee, just last week had a tornado. Yeah, bro, there's been tornadoes. It's been storming everywhere this last week. What's up, Cindy? How you doing? Get tornadoes here sometimes. Yeah, I'll take Reno. Oh, yeah, that middle right might be getting hit, y'all. Might have reeled down on it too early, I don't know. Or it could have been a gar. I don't know what happened right there. I either reeled down on it too early or it was a gar. Looked like a gar. Yeah, it probably was a gar. Because I feel like he pulled down on it hard enough for me to set that hook. 50 years my uncle and dad got me into. Yeah, my grandpa got me. I've been catfishing, since I was like 3, 4. It's going on 20 years now. All fishing, really. My grandpa used to go fishing all the time. I used to walk by myself all the way to the river, like a mile to the river, me and my brother. Fish all day. Swim in the